Welcome to the Mystic Access Podcast, where the magic is in learning. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Mystic Access Podcast for October 14th. How is that even possible? 2025.
It's possible.
He's Chris.
And she's Kim.
And we're here to share some kind of interesting finds that we've had over the past few weeks.
Yes. So, we're going to start with AirPods.
Yes. Now, we talked a little before about the new AirPods, the AirPod Pro 3s.
Yes. And I've got my AirPod Pro 2s, and I'm very happy with those. Mm-hmm. So, I decided to get an armor case for my AirPods.
So, why have a case for your case?
Simple. It protects your case. And if you do this, which I just dropped my... glad it didn't go into the coffee cup. So, basically, what it does is it protects your case from those accidental droppings. Mm-hmm. And it will keep your case, at least the case that I have, it'll keep the case closed, and it will allow you to not have the case open if you drop them. Because sometimes if you drop your AirPods in their case, the case will open and the AirPods will fly across the room.
So if it opens, does it like snap open? Like how does it open?
Yeah, usually it opens. I'm talking about the original case.
Oh, okay.
The original case, you just flip it open
like
you normally
hinges.
would.
Yeah,
right.
It just has hinges.
So what mine has is, and I shouldn't have probably threw it across the room, because now I can't find it. That's all right, though. Here it is. So I found it, and as I said, the case is still closed. The nice thing is, though, at least this particular case, it magnetizes shut. So if I open up my case now, which I just did, and then now it's magnetized shut. So it's going to give you, it's going to take a lot of strength. I mean, more than if you didn't have it, to open up this particular case. It's kind of like a little lip on the top that you take your finger and you put it under there and just push up and your case opens. Now, it has the opening for your charger. It also does wireless charging. It also has a place for, at least on my AirPods case, that has the button that you'd press and hold the button if you wanted to connect it to them to an Android device. So I love this case. It's really, really good, in my opinion. The interesting thing is that it came in two pieces. And the top of the case adhesively sticks to the top of your original AirPods case. So you want to make sure that you know which direction the top goes on before connecting it to the top of your AirPods case.
So the inside lid.
Yes. The original lid to the AirPods case. Because it's a case for a case.
Yep.
It's got a carabiner clip on it, which I didn't put on. It's got a hole for your speaker so that if I had said to my devices, where are my AirPods, it should hopefully find them. Or I could have gone in to Find My and make the sound, and because there's a hole there, it wouldn't be muffled. So again, we just go like this, toss them up, and there they are. It's not as high as I wanted it to go, because, let's see, let's do this again. It's about...
Be careful, don't break anything.
5 feet off the ground. Still closed. I don't suggest you do that yourself, but...
Yeah, and we have carpet in here, so...
We do, but still, in no time did that open.
Mm-mm. It's especially nice if you're going to pack it, or if you're going camping, or, you're going somewhere and you want to listen to some music later.
Right.
You're going into your hotel room, whatever. It's not going to open up. In fact, interesting true story here. We got a ring notification literally like last week from someone who found an AirPods case on a street somewhere, wanted to know if someone had lost it, and there were no AirPods in it.
Right. So you could carabiner clip this to your belt loop, to something that...
Your purse.
Anything like that, you can do that. The other thing, too, is Kim could carabiner clip it to the inside of her backpack so that they don't fall out. Like
if you've listened to previous episodes, you will know he is referring to the near loss of my phone while we were in the airport coming home.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
Yes, but I absolutely could do that. Now, I have purchased a case for myself, I wanted a cute case. It's got purple flowers on it. It's purple and it has flowers on it. I don't know if the flowers are purple in addition to the case. I don't know how that works. But anyway, it's supposed to be really pretty. It had great comments. My case has a little surprise that I think is a really neat feature.
I think it's kind of cool, too.
Yeah, I really actually like it. I was using it yesterday, and I extra like it now that I've actually used it. My case is kind of similar to his. Now, his is more rubbery than mine, but mine has rubber on the left-hand side, the top, and the right-hand side. And the rest of mine is plastic. That's cool. Mine came in two different pieces, the top and the bottom.
So did mine.
Mine came with adhesive that you could put on the top. I have not chosen to do that, but I have it if I need it. And the top just plops down on top. And you have to be careful because you want to make sure you put the case on properly. Now, your case is magnetic.
Yes. When you close it, it's magnetic.
My case has a lock. Mm-hmm. So you have to release the lock before the top will pop off. So I'm not actually going to open it because it's going to take me to the headphones and it's going to mess things up. But I'm just going to press the lock.
Yeah, it doesn't really pop off. It pops open.
It pops open. I'm sorry. Yes, it pops open. The top pops open. So if I just hit it, it opens up. And now you can hear, that's me closing it. And it snaps closed. You can hear that little snap. It actually snaps closed so that the case is now closed. And until you engage that lock, which is just a press down on the bottom of the lock, then the case will not open. Now, I did read a review from someone who said my lock doesn't always engage, so sometimes it's hard to open. That's not my experience at all. My lock works beautifully. I've had no issues with my lock. If you open it up, you can easily remove the top. So if you need to, for whatever reason, you can just pop it out. If you need to remove the bottom of the case, though, so let's say you want to change cases, or for whatever reason you just need to take it off, you will need to use a little tool that comes with the AirPods case. You got one as well.
I did.
And the way the tool works, because I actually used it yesterday, is you kind of insert it, not all the way into, but kind of fit it sort of into your charging port at the bottom of your case. And then you can pull upward.
Now, let me clarify one thing. When you were just saying that your case, the top comes off pretty easily, it's because you don't have the adhesive on.
Right.
When I got mine came with adhesive, but mine came with another strip pre-installed where I just had to remove the one side of the adhesive. So it was basically two-sided sticky tape in there. And they already had it pre-done, so I just removed it and then put the top on the top of my lid.
And just to clarify further, when I say removes pretty easily, I don't mean it just accidentally pops off. You do have to work to remove it, but you can do it without real struggles. So if you need to, you can, but it's not going to just pop off. So you don't have to worry about that part. This is a very sturdy case as well. Unlike him, I am not going to drop mine because I refuse. If it drops in the case of real life, fine, no problem. Now, let's talk about one thing that we found in common with both our cases. We both have at least one charger that won't charge our cases with, is that the Qi charging or the, whatever the magnetic, the wireless magnetic?
Wireless charging. Mm-hmm. I think it's Qi charging, but Qi charging is a type of wireless charging. So your MagSafe is the magnets that's going to keep your device connected or on the charger. So there's two different things. When we talk about MagSafe, it's the magnets that are in the device or the charger that kind of snap those two together.
So when I put mine on this certain charger, it magnetizes, no problem, but it will not charge. Don't know why that is, but that's what happens to me. No matter how I wiggle it or move it, it will not charge on this one charger. It's okay, I have other chargers, and of course I can still plug it in using, in my case, the lightning port, because this is an older version of the AirPods Pro 2s. I've got options. It's not a really big deal, but it is just something to note.
Yep, they're kind of cool cases. I really like them.
And I have to tell you the secret about mine. If you go to the bottom of the case, there's a little place where you can put your nail. And I don't know if you heard that little snap. Mine has a built-in phone stand. I love it. So you can lay the case on its back, and if you want to know if it's oriented properly, if you have AirPods Pro 2s, you'll know there's a button on the back. Make sure that button is just sitting on whatever surface, and then your case will be laying flat, and there's your phone stand. And you can literally stick your phone in it, and it's not attached to the case, but it's sitting kind of firmly in the case. I mean, you can move it, you can wiggle it around and stuff, but it is sitting in your case, standing there, so you could just keep it with the case.
Now, me personally, I would forego that phone stand because mine doesn't have that capability for the ruggedness of my case. So it really just depends on what you are looking for.
Sure. And mine's pretty rugged, too. I mean, I don't worry about dropping it. In fact, I read reviews where people said they had dropped it. But
if you do drop it, though, your AirPods aren't going to go flying across
They most certainly are not. No way. Not in either of our cases. I can just snap my phone stand back. You hear that little snap? And again, you have to engage it. You can't just pop it open, which I love. Mine, like his, came with a carabiner clip. Now, I don't have it on there yet because it's one of those where you have to use a little keychain to attach it. It's not just the clip. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to attach. But eventually I will hopefully get it attached because I would like to use it. It's a nicer clip than the one I currently have on it. I just used one from a previous case and attached it. It works fine. And I just attached it by the big metal clip as opposed to with a little keychain.
Yeah, it's a key ring.
Yeah, little key ring. Mine also came with one of those really cool cleaning pins. I can't speak highly enough of those. Love my little cleaning pin.
Did you use it?
I most certainly did.
And how does it work?
It works great. I feel like it works great anyway. I've had no issues. There are 3 different pieces on the pen. There's a brush. There's the little part that you would use to clean the inside of your AirPods. And then there's the other side that looks like a pipe cleaner. Mm-hmm. It's fuzzy. Yep. And you can clean different parts with that. So I don't know exactly what you're supposed to do to it, but I just turned the ear tips inside out and cleaned around those and cleaned inside them and just kind of brushed along the edges of the AirPods and was very gentle with them, and I think it did a good job.
Could you tell if it did anything?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell any difference in sound quality or anything, but they seem cleaner. I mean, to me.
That's good.
Sometimes these little accessories that don't cost much actually do make a big difference in terms of the quality of the care that you can give to your more expensive items. And I think that's one of the reasons we wanted to talk about these, because we really like them. And for us, they enhance how we can use these products, especially when traveling with them, because you do not want to be dropping these or losing them or anything like that, because they're expensive. So if these can make your product more functional, then I say more power to you. I will link to both our cases in the show notes. Remember that if you purchase through a Mystic Access affiliate link, we will receive a very small commission. It's just kind of a way that you can support us by buying through our links. I got his. I specifically looked for cases for men, so I wanted something rugged and something he could toss around if need be.
I do.
Clearly he does, even though he's not a guy who works outdoors and does stuff in a garage all day and works under trucks or, all the things. But nevertheless, he's a guy and he can be tough on stuff. So as a result of that, I wanted to make sure he had something really rugged. Now for mine, I got a girly case, and both of ours come with these nifty little cleaning pins that fold up.
Yes. Yeah. I just thought it was kind of fun, something to bring up.
Definitely.
The next thing we want to talk about is Hable. So in our tutorial that we made for the Classic 2 BlindShell phone, we said, and at the time it didn't work with the Hable. So a customer brought it to our attention. They weren't sure. They had heard from somebody who said that you could use the Hable with your Classic 2 or Classic 3. I think they specifically said 2, but the first thing I tried it with was a 3, and it did work. So then I tried it with the Classic 2, and it does work. The Classic 2 seemed to be a little harder to pair, but when you look in your devices, it says Hable, and then it says keyboard. But when I clicked it, it said it failed, maybe about 5 times. Then I went to the 3, and it failed once, and then connected. So I went back to the 2, and it failed once at that point, and then connected again. So it does work with the 2, in my opinion. It was a little sluggish on the 2 than it would have been just using the BlindShell 2's built-in keyboard. But the cool thing about having a Hable connected to your BlindShell 2 or 3 is that you can write text messages in contracted Braille. Now that is wild. One thing you have to keep in mind, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm not sure it can be done. But if you want to get to that notification area where you've got your battery status, your Bluetooth, your Wi-Fi, and, notifications, I can't figure out how to pull that up. But you should be able to find everything within the menus itself. Like you can go to Bluetooth in settings, you can go to Wi-Fi in settings, stuff like that.
So space N does not work?
No.
Or what would that be?
It would be
back,
N for, it would
enter
be N
backspace?
No, it would be N for notification.
Oh, just N. You don't need space. That's right.
Right. So let's turn this BlindShell
on.
Let's
show a little bit. Because this is actually really cool. So thank you, customer. You know who you are.
It is very
cool.
For
letting us know about this, giving us the impetus to try it, because we wouldn't have thought about this.
Right.
We aren't daily BlindShell users, so a lot of times we just use it when there are updates and we test things and, look at new things.
I'm turning on the phone now. I might raise the volume a little bit when it turns on.
Yeah, maybe just one notch.
Because I'm going to put the phone on the floor, probably.
And this is the 3?
Yes.
Ooh.
I probably have voicemail or something. I don't know what that sound means.
6 a.m.
So we're going to...
Volume 10. Volume 10.
Oh, that's about it. So we will try and get the best recording of the phone. So now I'm going to turn on the Hable. And
There
it
it goes.
connected to something. Now, it's...
6 a.m.
I believe it connected to my phone. So...
To your BlindShell?
Yes.
Cool.
So, you can use your .7 plus .8.
Call 1 of 8.
It brought me into the menu. So that's kind of the same thing if you want an iPhone or an Android device to double tap to open something. So now I can hold down .7 and then hit .8.
Messages 2 of 8. Contacts 3 of 8. Tandem 4 of 8. Applications 5 of 8.
Let's say I want to go into applications. .7 plus .8.
Internet browser 1 of 8.
Very cool. Now, if I want to go back, I can do two things. I can just hit .7 or I can press and hold B.
Applications 5 of 8.
And it took me out and I pressed and held B. Now, one thing I did discover too is that if you press and hold dots 1, 2, 3,
Tandem
you
4
go
of 8.
up the menu. If you press and hold dots 4, 5, 6,
Applications
you go
5
down
of
the
8.
menu. So this might be a weird BlindShell configuration, but it does work. Now, some of the commands that you would use, like N, for example, you press and hold N.
Nothing-
Capital A P P L I C A T I O N S.
This is what I was able to discover. A lot of the commands, when you press and hold them, they will spell what you're currently pointed to. Like if I press and hold H, for example, and on an iPhone or an Android phone, that makes you go home. So I'm going to do that.
Capital A P P L I C A T I O N S.
Applications.
Application. So we know that. Now, if I want to go up, again, I could do hold .8 and hit .7.
Tandem.
There's
4 of
tandem.
8.
Which is honestly probably the
Contacts,
fastest
3 of
way.
8.
It is, because you don't have to wait.
No.
Contacts list.
Oh.
1 of 3.
Whoops.
And he went into context.
I did. See, that's the disadvantage. It misinterpreted something as enter, which is probably .8. So I'm going to go B for back.
Contacts.
So you
3 of
can't
8.
press .8 by itself?
You cannot. So I'm not sure. It might have interpreted the way I was holding it as the .7 plus .8 instead of the release. So I might have been trying to go too fast. I'm not sure, but it definitely went into contacts. Now,
Messages 2 of 8.
we'll go to messages. Click.
Write SMS 1 of 5. Select contact 1 of Kim Nova 1 of 3.
Now, I have a question before you go into Kim Nova.
Uh-huh.
If you press something like W for write SMS,
It will not work.
it will not work. Okay.
I don't believe. Let me see. Let me go back.
Select contact 1 of 3. Write SMS 1 of 5.
Write SMS, 1 of 5. Let me try something, though, that you bring something up like that. I'm going to use dots 4, 5, 6 to move down.
Conversations.
Now I'm going to hit
5.
the number sign and then 1.
Write SMS.
So you
1 of
can
5.
do the number thing. 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3
So you
of 5.
can't do a letter, but you can do numbers.
Right.
Just like you could on the BlindShell itself.
Correct.
Very cool.
So
So hit 5, just to show.
let's see. Number sign and then 5. Of course it didn't work. Let's see. Nope.
Messaging. Message delivery notification 1 of 4.
Oh, it did work. Okay.
Well, you went into something.
Messaging settings 5 of 5.
You're 5. So it did work. I just wasn't patient enough.
Ah.
I thought it kind of freaked out a little bit, but it didn't. So now we're going to go back to number 1. Number 1.
Write SMS.
There we go.
1 of 5.
And you hear the little ding telling you you're at the top of the menu.
We can press .8 with .1
Select contact.
if we
1
wanted
of
to press
3.
enter. So there are multiple ways of doing things with this Hable. So I'm going to do that again.
Kim Nova 1 of 3.
There you are.
Text.
Let's see. We're going to do a...
Capital H E L O space
Now I hit .8 for the space, like you would normally.
H.
Now I did this, and it said H because it says the last character of the contraction. So I did, hello, this
Space
is
S space
A
space
M
M
E.
E S A G E space
Let's see, we'll do an IN sign.
N space space 2 space capital B R L space.
There. Now that should say this is a message in grade 2 Braille. I'm going to press .8 with .1.
Send message 1 of 3.
Which is how you do it anyway.
This is how you do it anyway. Do it again.
Message sent. Write SMS 1 of 5.
And let's see what happens here.
There's the message.
There's the message on my watch. And
So.
let's see what it says. There you go. I don't know if you could hear that. It was really fast. But
It was very fast and very low.
It was very fast and very low, but
But-
it did say it.
Did it say Braille?
Yes.
Awesome. So that's kind of how we can use the Hable. So it did work as a basically fully functional keyboard. The only issue that I have is the fact that unless it's something else, that I can't figure out how to bring down that notification. So I'll be able to hit that notification button. Let's see.
Write F.
Oh, I locked it. So I hit dots 2 and 3 and it locked the phone. So
Conversations.
well, there you
Okay,
go.
how did you unlock it?
Dot 7 with dot 8.
SMS template. Draft.
Oh, so now it's a
4 of
little
5.
bit sluggish doing that, but it does work. So we're going to go back,
Messages 2
back
of 8.
again.
6:07 a.m.
So now, if I do, because I'm at that screen where it just shows the time,
Yeah.
if I hit the number sign,
1 6 5 4 3 3 3 2 3.
and press enter,
Dialing.
it worked.
You're calling.
I don't know. Let me see if you can back it up. I was calling our number. Oops. There we go. I just cheated and picked up the phone to disconnect.
Okay, can we show one more cool little thing on here?
What?
Go into, say, internet radio or something, and let's see if the play pause command works.
The mute command does work.
Yes. That's a good thing to remember to mention. M.
Yes.
Press and hold M. That works.
Call 1 of
So
8.
be careful with M.
Internet radio. Let's see.
It's in
4 of 8.
applications somewhere.
Applications.
Yep.
Internet browser 1 of 8. Tools 2. Communications.
It's in tools, I think.
No, it's in
4 of 8.
media,
Camera.
Oh, that's right.
1 of
I think.
FM radio. Images 3. Internet radio.
There it is.
Resume playback 1 of playing. Chill tracks 1 of 6.
So chill tracks will hopefully start in a second.
Oh, wait.
Save to favorites
Oh,
1
wait.
of 1.
Nope, that didn't work. Let's go back.
Playing. Chill tracks 1 of 6.
Might require you to find another station. Although I thought chill tracks actually worked, so I don't know.
Playing. 1
Oh.
It does work. Okay, it just took a while.
That's a different one. It said
Let's
playing.
try and pause. Nope.
So P doesn't work.
No, it does not work.
Aw.
But we can mute the track. But now we've just muted the
I was
entire
gonna say
phone.
that mutes the entire phone though.
It does. So we're going to unmute it. We're going to back out.
101 smooth jazz.
See, that's a different station.
United States 2 of 6.
Okay, so chill tracks probably didn't
Chill
work.
tracks didn't work for whatever reason. Can you go to 1 to go back to chill tracks, or maybe 6 to go down to?
Chill tracks. United States 1.977 today's hits. United States 6 of 6.
You could press enter on that though. That would start playback.
Yes, it should.
Playing 0.977 today's hits. 6 of 6.
That's what I did before.
What if you hit enter on that?
Nope.
That won't pause.
0.977 today's hits. United States.
So it will definitely take some experimentation.
The other thing I wanted to show you real quick. So if I press and hold the letter D, it usually dictates on an iPhone or an Android device. If I do it here,
T-Mobile visual voicemail 1 of 2.
I'm actually in the favorite applications.
Add favorite application 2 of 2.
So I can press enter.
Alarm 1 of 43.
And let's move down.
Beepers 2 of
Or you could press something like 8
3 of
or
43.
Sure.
something like that.
Let's see. Number sign 8.
DoorDash food delivery 8 of 43.
Let's do that. Press enter.
DoorDash food delivery has been added to favorites.
So-
DoorDash food delivery 2 of 3.
So now DoorDash is in my favorite applications. If I press enter again.
DoorDash.
And enter is the
Use email instead.
.8 with .1. So there you go. That's how you do it. So I'm going to go back.
Capital U S E space E M A
Ooh.
I L.
Okay.
Space
it read or spelled.
So that didn't quite work. Let's see. Yep. It's because you're probably in a third-party app. So let's see. How are we going to get out of here?
Use email instead. Web container. Last item.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Well, I'm going to cheat. So I'm going to hit the back button on the...
Use email instead.
Back
DoorDash.
again.
Food delivery.
There we go.
2
Back
contacts.
again.
1 of 4.
And we're back out of the thing. When we were recording this, just so that you're aware, the Hable did disconnect.
Yeah, full transparency.
And we had to go in and reconnect under Bluetooth. So I had to use this notification area, or I could have navigated to settings, Bluetooth, or whatever. But just to let you know, it does happen.
Yes. So be sure to pay attention to your Bluetooth status. You may want to be able to check that through your phone itself and find out what's going on. And remind us how to do that.
No notifications.
The notification
1 of 6.
area, the button above 1, go
620
down.
Wi-Fi state. Bluetooth enabled. Connected devices.
So it says...
Keyboard.
6.
Yep. So for whatever reason, when I turned off the Hable and then I turned it back on.
Bluetooth enabled. Connected devices.
Okay.
Keyboard. 4
So-
of 6.
That time it did work. But let's see if we can back out.
Contacts.
We
1
can.
of 4.
Yes,
So
it's
it
just a
did
little
work.
slow sometimes.
Yep.
Contacts. 1 of 4.
Let's do this.
Contacts. 1 of 4.
So now we're going to go number 8
Oh, there is no 8
or not.
because
So
it
we're
said
gonna-
104.
It did. I don't know how to listen. So we'll go back.
Tandem. 4 of 8.
Oh.
Now we're going to do number 8.
Turn off the phone.
Enter.
Do you want to turn off
Enter
the
again.
The phone is turning off.
And in a minute, we're going to hear,
A buzz of some stripe.
there it is.
And the phone turned off. And the Hable disconnected. So I'm going to turn off the Hable. There you go.
This doesn't really work like an iOS or an Android keyboard,
But it is working.
but it does work. So it's something that you'll want to kind of play with to figure out how some of these things might work.
But as you can see, you can totally navigate the phone
And you can type on it.
and you can type on it.
Especially in something like the internet browser or email or like you did a text.
Yes.
It's a great option.
And you're doing contracted braille. And it is doing what it's supposed to do.
Absolutely.
So we had an interesting experience yesterday with a Shipt order that we placed, and I wanted to share it with you.
Placed our order. We were getting a bunch of stuff. And we got a cute Halloween coffee mug. One of Target's really nice stoneware coffee mugs. We love them. We have several. And we decided to get another one. When our Shipt order was placed, we were able to follow the shopping, and I was able to see what she found and what she didn't find and what needed to be refunded and all these things. It said she found the mug, so we were really excited because we were looking forward to getting it. And when she came, she was saying to Chris how crazy everything was at Target, and so they just had a quick conversation, and she was bringing bags, and he was bringing them in, and I was kind of organizing stuff. So as we were going through the bags, she left, obviously on to her next thing, whatever she was doing next, and there was no mug. We looked through multiple times. We had several bags to look through, and no mug. So we were really disappointed because this was something we wanted, and we have never, in all our years of Shipt shopping, this is the first time we've never received an item. Obviously, we've not received items that we've been refunded, but this item said it had come, and yet we didn't receive it. So we were like, uh-oh. Wonder what happened here. So we weren't upset. We weren't upset with her. Sometimes these things happen. We get it. But we were like, what are we going to do? We'd kind of like our $5 back, if nothing else. Wasn't sure what to do. I went into the order, and I was going to go to help and do a Shipt chat. Then I realized, as I was going through the items in your order, that they had actions. So I thought, I wonder what these actions are. They're actionable items. And when flicking up and down, I saw something that said report item. I thought, what's that? What am I reporting? And when you go in there, you can say missing item. That's one of your choices. So I actually did missing item, and it said, okay, we'll follow up with you by email.
Yeah. And I checked email this morning and got a $5 credit.
Yeah. So they sent us a $5 Shipt credit. So either they were able to verify with her that she, in fact, either hadn't found it or, you know, she somehow put it in by mistake or it got put in another bag, whatever. But either way, we got our $5 credit for Shipt. So if you're ever wondering how that works and what you need to do under those circumstances, because there was no way to contact our Shipt shopper either. It wasn't like I could say, hey, do you remember picking this up? That's kind of cool. We've never had to do that in, like I said, all the years that we've been Shipt shoppers. And I love Shipt. I've never had issues. We've always had great shoppers almost every time. And it's just a service that we particularly enjoy using. that's what you do if you run into that situation. It's the easiest way to kind of rectify it. Then they'll look into it and you'll receive information probably within, I don't know this for sure, but probably within, 24 to 48 hours, maybe give it 72 hours in terms of business hours and see what happens for you. But you can, in fact, report items as missing. So just thought we'd share that little tidbit because we've never had to experience that before. And we thought maybe you would find that helpful too.
Right. Just take care when using that feature. We had an incident about a year ago with DoorDash where, for whatever reason, there were like 3 orders in a row where we didn't get something. It just didn't come. Maybe it was coffee, maybe it was orange juice, or whatever. It doesn't matter. And we reported it 3 times in a row. And the 3rd time, they were like, nope, you lose. You're gaming the system.
Which we weren't.
Which we weren't, but I wasn't going to argue over $2 or whatever.
No, whatever it was.
It
wasn't
20,
worth it
30,
at that
40
point.
Bucks, yes, I would have.
Absolutely. We would have gone into DoorDash directly and said, hey, what are you talking about?
Right.
They were like, nope, if you continue to do this, it's going to be seen as abuse by the system and there are going to be consequences. So sometimes that happens. And it was just one of those really weird experiences where we literally had that happen. Like 3 times in a row, stuff was missing from our orders.
Right. So there you go.
Yeah, that's a good point. Keep that in mind.
Now, I would say back in June-ish, maybe May-ish, somewhere around that time frame, we were invited to ALEXA Plus as a I forget what they pre-invite or pre-something, where you're kind of like beta testing it. And we had our impressions of that in a podcast where half the time it wouldn't work. And the other half the time it would do strange things.
Yes.
It wouldn't let me control my Amazon oven. When I told it to start up the Roborock vacuums, it started all 3 of them. And one of them isn't at this house, so it decided to start all 3 of them. And with all the issues that we were having with it, we promptly turned it off.
We did.
And that was kind of, So the other day, I decided, okay, well, let's give it a try again. So I turned it on under my account, and we liked what it could do. We liked the fact that it allowed us to now work with our Amazon oven, do all the things that we used to do. Not the fancy stuff. The fancy stuff is gone. You can't say, air fry 5 mozzarella sticks or something like you used to be able to do. That stuff is gone. Whatever. But you can still control it. I can control my vacuum now, and it does start the correct one instead of all 3 of them. So basically what I'm saying is they're making progress on getting it out to the masses. Now, Amazon just had an event where when you buy a new ECHO device that they just announced, it already comes with A+ enabled, which is okay. So when I heard that, I'm like, let's try it, see what it does. Let's see what it's like. So I ended up switching my side over and have no regrets. It does what I want it to do, and it does it pretty well. And it really can do some pretty interesting things as well. Like, you've got the questions and answers that you used to have way back when it would actually give you the right answers and stuff. But now it gives you a little bit more. I was playing a playlist this morning through Amazon Music, and I said, what am I listening to? It says, you're listening to song name from album blah. I thought that was cool. Because if you're listening to some kind of mixed thing, you may not know what album it's from, and you may want to go and find the album or find out more information about that album, whatever. But it did a pretty good job. Now, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
I'm a little torn, and part of this is just Amazon being Amazon and breaking things. But I know for me, there are a couple skills that I use regularly. One in particular. Any of the skills by the Radio Addict company that has Radio Tunes and Zen Radio and a lot of these stations that I listen to regularly, they've broken the really amazing skills those people built. And I just feel a little upset about it. Because you can't say, ask blah what's playing, or ask blah to resume blah.
But that has nothing to do with Amazon Plus versus not Amazon Plus. Correct?
No, it doesn't work on either, which is sad. I hoped, and that's why I mention it, I hoped when I upgraded back to Amazon Plus again, or A-Lady Plus, sorry,
yeah,
that would fix that issue. And a lot of the skills that had been damaged when they discussed that A Lady Plus was going to become a thing again would be fixed, would be resolved. And you would be able to do some of this fancy stuff. Because I thought the entire point of having A Lady Plus is that things were going to work better, faster, stronger than they did previously. And it feels like a lot of the work that independently went into creating these skills has been broken or lost because of Amazon's, quote, fixes and improvements, quote. And to me, that's a little annoying. However, that being said, I will say that Plus is improving markedly in terms of what it can do. At least now I can open my skills and use the very basic functionality available in them. That being said, we discovered yesterday that one of our favorite things that we just use as a joke is either gone or broken. In other words, we're finding a lot of broken pieces in among the, quote, improvements, quote. So I'm still a bit of a skeptic. I'm still unhappy with a lot of what I'm finding, but I do think it has some positives as well. It's certainly in some respects better, I feel, than the way A Lady works without the plus features, just because of how informative it can be in terms of what it's saying. Like you were just saying with being able to name album title. Now, I think that only works with Amazon Music.
It probably does.
So keep in mind, and we can test it, keep in mind that you have to be part of that Amazon ecosystem in order for a lot of the stuff to work. So if you're me, for instance, I don't necessarily care to have Amazon Music. So, we're going to play with it for a little while. In fact, we have it right now so we can just kind of show you what it's going to do. But I don't think I'm keeping it. I don't care that much. I have multiple music services, as you may guess about me. And there are many that I prefer over Amazon. So
let's talk a second. So we're talking about Amazon Music. So what happened this morning was I upgraded my Amazon Music to Amazon Unlimited, which includes a free Audible book of your choice that you can listen to for, I think, the calendar month. You have a month and then it disappears.
But you have to listen through Amazon Music, the app, directly, yes? Is that right?
I believe so. I believe that's correct. I thought I saw it once when I had this before. I had seen the free book in my Audible account in the Audible app. So it might be that you just had to find it through Amazon Music and then add it. I'm not sure. But anyway, the reason why I'm even talking about this is it was the individual plan for Amazon Music Unlimited. And that comes with the free Audible book. And when you go into Amazon Music, it says go to music, go to Audible, or go to podcasts. So I says, well, for this podcast, we will upgrade the account to a family account. Guess what went bye-bye? Audible. So the Audible button is no longer in my Amazon Music. So it looks like if you have a family plan, you don't get the Audible free book of your choice.
Oh, neither of us gets it.
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Because I went into my Amazon Music because I was like, I wonder if it's there. And it's not.
Wow.
So that's just something to keep in mind. If that's something that you wanted, you can't get it as a family subscription. You can only get it as an individual subscription.
It's probably some kind of thing they've got worked out with Audible.
Well, they are Audible.
Well, I know they are Audible, but with that part of the company.
Right.
Yeah.
They're basically giving 6 books away for free if you had 6 people attached to your
Which
account,
is why they probably don't want you to do
probably it. Why, exactly.
It's also probably, frankly, why the subscription model, at least for they're all expensive. I feel like they're all really pricey as compared to some of the other subscriptions out there. But it's over the price of an Audible credit.
No, it's not.
It's not? The monthly isn't?
Not an individual, no.
How much is the individual one?
$10. The family is $16.
Huh. Well, that might change my mind a little bit about how to try it. I'd really like to see it work for a month.
Well,
especially because I'm doing lots of seasonal fall reading right now, y'all, and it is fun.
We could downgrade the account. The problem is you'd have to get your own personal account, your individual account, in order to have access to that thing. And that would be $20 a month. If we did 2 individual plans, it'd be $20 a month versus $16.
But you don't get Audible.
Right. We both would have access to that Audible thing.
That extra Audible book.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, that's something we'd have to think about. How often and how long would I care?
Right.
I don't know. You have a bigger Audible plan than I do, too.
I do.
You get more credits and more books.
I do.
I'm just using Audible all the time now, so maybe I think about it more. But, it's just one of those things you kind of have to figure out if you're a part of a household. These are the things you have to kind of talk about.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you wanted that would be the way to go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So Right now, it's not there.
And just remember, you don't have to use Amazon Music.
No.
It's not necessary. You can use whatever music service you want. Just know that you may not get all the fancy schmancy integrations and having it say what it says for Amazon Music.
Right. That's why I chose to try it.
Exactly. So shall we upgrade mine and
Sure.
show them a little bit about how this works?
Go for it.
Okay, what do I say?
I think you say enable ALEXA Plus.
Okay, so let's start this, guys, and we're going to show you some of the changes and differences here. I've got this turned up pretty loud, so you should be able to hear everything nicely. And my word is ECHO, so if that is yours, you may want to turn off your ECHO listening right now.
And just a post-production note here, these silences have been removed, so this is not real-time how she answers. Sometimes she's a little sluggish to answer questions. Just keep that in mind. We've gotten rid of the silences for sake of a long podcast.
Echo. Upgrade to Alexa Plus.
Playing music from provider Alexa is not supported.
I clearly said it wrong. Let's try this again. Echo. Enable Alexa Plus.
Let's do this. When you get started with early access, Alexa Plus will be on all of your compatible devices. And when you see the blue light, you can keep talking to me without having to repeat my name. Ready to get started?
Yes.
Great. Sit back and relax while I get everything ready. Some devices may take a little while. If there's a problem with the device update, just ask me to check for the software update.
She's talking really fast. We'll slow her down in a minute when she actually upgrades. And we probably will cut some of this out for brevity, but it does take a little bit.
Welcome to Alexa Plus Early Access.
Never mind.
It's me, Alexa, completely reimagined and with an all-new voice. From tiny tasks to tall orders, there's so much we can do together. I'd love to take a minute to get to know you better. I have some quick questions on a couple of topics that'll help you make your experience unique to you. Remember, you can always resume your setup by saying, "Help me get started." Am I chatting with Kim?
Yes.
Great to chat with you. I'm excited to set you up with Alexa Plus. I can help you discover new music. What kinds of music do you enjoy listening to?
Pop, rock, classical, jazz, Celtic, world, instrumental, pretty much anything.
Wow, you've got an impressive musical taste. With such diverse preferences, do you have a favorite genre or artist that you've been enjoying lately?
So many.
I love your enthusiasm for music. Let's switch gears a bit. I can provide movie, book, and podcast recommendations. How do you like to unwind in your free time?
I read, I listen to music, I listen to podcasts, so I do all of that.
You're a true entertainment enthusiast. Since you enjoy podcasts, do you have any favorite genres or topics you like to listen to?
I love history.
Thanks for letting me learn more about you. Now that you've had time to experience my new voice, you can hear how expressive it sounds. I have 7 other voice options like this. Let me give you a quick demo.
Here's my original voice, just made more natural.
Or if you want to switch it up, you can check out a masculine voice like this one.
After we finish setup, you can ask to change my voice anytime. For now, let's go to the Alexa app to finish setting up Alexa Plus so you can access all the new things I can do.
You can probably skip that for now. Echo. Slow down your voice.
I've slowed down my speaking rate for you. Ask me something to test out my new speed.
What's the weather?
It's 54 degrees with showers in the vicinity. Today's forecast shows a high of 58 and a low of 47, with a 33% chance of rain during the day.
Winter's coming.
Ah, channeling your inner Stark, I see. With today's high only hitting 58 and those showers lurking around, sounds like winter's already knocking on Buffalo's door. Are you ready for the cold season, or still clinging to those last bits of fall?
Oh, fall, definitely. I love fall.
I totally get that. Fall's got that perfect cozy magic, crisp air, gorgeous colors, and you can still enjoy being outside without freezing your fingers off. Plus, it's like nature's grand finale before winter crashes the party. What's your favorite thing about this season?
I've been doing a lot of seasonal reading this fall. Hey, can you recommend me a couple good fall seasonal reads?
Autumn vibes are in full swing. I've got some great fall reads lined up for you. How about Tom Lake by Anne Patchett? It's a beautiful story set against an orchard backdrop. Or if you're in the mood for a cozy mystery, The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman is a charming pick. Which one sounds more your style?
Let's do the first one.
Great choice. Tom Lake by Anne Patchett is a beautiful novel about love, family, and the passage of time. It's set in 2020 on a Michigan cherry farm, where Laura tells her 3 daughters the story of her youthful romance with a famous actor named Peter Duke. It's a meditation on love and the choices we make. It's a perfect fall read with its nostalgic vibes and poignant reflections on life.
So how do I access it?
Just a moment. Tom Lake, a novel by Anne Patchett. The audiobook is 1 credit from Audible. Want to place your order?
No, I don't want to place my order, but can you play me a preview?
Tom Lake, a novel by Anne Patchett. The audiobook is 1 credit from Audible. Want to place your order?
No, not right now.
Alright, no problem. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thanks. Now see, this is one of the things I don't like, because the way she's set up currently, she will follow up and follow up and follow up, and you don't know when she has stopped listening. However, there's a solution. Echo. Disable follow-up mode.
Follow-up mode has been disabled on this device. You'll need to say my name before every request in order for me to hear you.
So what I said there was disable follow-up mode. Just to make sure y'all get that. So if you don't like that either, and that kind of makes you a little crazy because you don't know when she's listening, and a lot of times she is listening when you don't want her to.
Right, she's waiting to follow up.
She's waiting to follow up with you.
Sometimes you have to say thank you or something to get her out of, like, not listening. But let's try something. Echo, who am I?
Hey there, Chris. It's great to chat with you.
Echo, turn on the porch light.
I don't see a porch light in your smart home setup. Would you like me to turn on the spring lamp instead?
No.
No.
And you know why? Because you're in my account.
I'm in your
I
account.
won't turn on the spring lamp.
But how do you switch accounts? Or is this device now your device? Because I don't think you can switch accounts.
That's a good point. I don't know. This is one of the things we don't like. Because what we used to be able to do was switch between our accounts back and forth anytime we wanted. So if one of us needed to do something that wasn't configured in the other's account, we could switch.
Right. Now, that's because I can say to one of my devices to turn on the porch light, and it will turn on the porch light.
So try it. See what happens.
Computer, volume 10. Computer, turn on the porch light.
Okay.
So all she said was okay. What I actually meant for you to try was to switch accounts with this one, but, you know. Computer,
turn off the porch light.
Okay.
computer, volume 3.
Cancel.
See, this is where things get weird, but it's also because we're far away from her.
Right. That's why I
What
had
we
to
wanted
turn it
it
up.
to do was to turn the volume down.
Which can be done later off recording. It doesn't
Sure.
matter.
So let's try switching with this one.
Echo, switch accounts.
I can't switch accounts directly. You'll need to manage your profiles through the Amazon Family section on the Amazon website.
See, I think that's dumb.
Yeah, I don't understand why it matters if it knows it's talking to me.
Right.
It should have listened to my request as if it was me talking.
Because I also guarantee you I can't say, Echo, show kitchen door.
I don't see any cameras in your smart home setup that could
See?
show the kitchen door. Would you like me to help you set up a camera for that area?
No. No.
All right, I won't set up a camera.
And even before she does the ding, she's actually listening. That's kind of the weird part that I don't like also.
Right.
She is listening before you hear that flunk. I know because I've said things to her before and she's responded to them.
Yep. But if you don't like it, you can always turn it off. You can always go back. You can, for now at least, disable ALEXA Plus if...
Right, but we're seeing as a couple the downsides here in terms of some of these things. If you're a single person living in the house and you only have one house connected or account connected, then, you know, a lot of this may not matter to you.
I think Google actually does it better. Like, if you say play music, if I say play music on Amazon Music, I wonder what it's going to do. If it's going to play my stuff or it's going to play...
Let's find out.
Echo. Play music on Amazon Music.
Debbie Gibson Station.
It's going to play yours.
That's mine. Okay. Echo, stop. Echo, stop.
Echo, play music on Amazon Music.
Custom mix from Amazon Music.
Echo, what is this?
This song is A Fragile Madness by Tim Story.
This is definitely mine.
Echo, stop. So that clearly works.
I want to resume it in a minute, though.
Right, but why can't it work through the home devices stuff? It should have done that, but it didn't.
I don't know. And these are some of the things we don't like. The fact that now you must be more reliant on the app to change out some of this stuff is going to detract from it for some people.
Yeah, could be.
Because I wonder if you could actually go in to the app and change it that way and then save. But who wants to do that? Who wants to go to that trouble?
No. Not when you're trying to turn on lights. The other thing we noticed, too, and hope this gets addressed in the future, is that when I was trying to answer the front door, for example, it used to just work as an intercom device and not worry about showing it somewhere on a screen.
Can you actually go show them that? Because that's a real interesting one. They can see the verbiage for that. That's really an unfortunate one, especially for those of us who are total and we don't care.
Right. It used to work.
That used to work, and it's kind of a bummer.
Computer, show the front door.
Sorry, I can't show video here. Is there somewhere else you'd like to see the video, or something else you wanted to do?
Talk to the front door.
I couldn't connect to the front door. Is there something else I can help you with?
Connect to the back. Talk to the back door.
Sorry, I can't show video here. Is there somewhere else you'd like to see the video or something else you wanted to do?
Echo, volume 3. Whoops. I think I turned your volume down.
I think you did. But see how it says video, 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 video? Well, guess what? Not all of us are reliant on the video. We just want to have a conversation.
Right. So that's unfortunate. I hope that gets addressed.
And annoying.
Because it did work with the old ALEXA.
Yes, it did. You were not required to have a video device.
Right.
So let's go back to music real quick, since we're playing with Amazon Music. Echo, resume Amazon Music. So this is the same song I was listening to. Echo next. Echo, what is this?
This song is In Flight by Michael Harrison.
Echo, what album is it from?
The album is Windows, 25 Years of Windham Hill Piano. Also, hello there. Since you're still getting to know the new me, do you want to hear about some new things I can do for you?
Sure.
Awesome. I'm so glad you're curious. I can tell you about what's new or what's most popular. Which one would you like?
What's new?
Oh wow, I've got some amazing new features to share with you. I can now help plan trips with trusted travel info, express emotions to match our conversation, and even remember important things for you. Which one sounds most interesting to you?
Plan trips. Now, I bet she's still listening. Or maybe she's finally stopped.
She stopped.
Because she was
Say
following
trip
up.
info.
Yeah. Echo, trip info.
I'd love to help you plan an amazing trip. Where are you thinking of traveling to, and how many days are you planning to be away?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Perfect. Let me get some great information about Charlotte for you. Charlotte's got some fantastic spots to explore. The main highlights are Uptown Charlotte with its walkable downtown area, the No D Arts District for galleries and live music, and Plaza Midwood for street art and vintage shops. How many days are you thinking of visiting?
3.
Perfect. Let me create a great 3-day Charlotte itinerary for you. Awesome. I've planned a fantastic 3-day Charlotte adventure for you. Day 1, explore Uptown Charlotte and the historic 4th Ward with walkable streets and great restaurants. Day 2, dive into the artsy No Day District for galleries and live music. Then check out Plaza Midwood street art and vintage shops. Day 3, venture to Greater Charlotte's museums and outdoor attractions beyond the city center.
That actually does sound really fun.
That's kind of cool.
Yep. Kind of like it.
So what if you say something like, can you help me find a flight or something?
Okay, let's go to the next song first. Echo, next. I kind of wanted it to play me a vocal song. Echo, next. It seems to be playing me piano pieces, for the most part. Echo, what is this?
This song is Gwynlace by Scott Kosu.
Echo, stop. We'll do more with this in a second. Echo, find me a flight to Charlotte.
On it. I'm sorry, I can't look up real-time flights yet. Can I help with something else?
Well, that clearly doesn't work.
No, clearly not. Echo, play rock music from 2005.
Okay. Rock station from Apple Music.
Echo, what is this?
This song is Cigarette Daydreams by Cage the Elephant.
Echo, next. Echo, next. This is better. Echo, what is this?
This song is Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes.
Echo, play more songs by this artist.
Okay. The White Stripes from Apple Music.
Boom. That's what I wanted to show y'all. Oh, it's playing the same song. Echo, next. I also want to try one more thing here. Echo, previous.
I cannot do that for this stream.
That's something you got to remember about Amazon Music. It will not play you the previous song in the stream. Echo, stop.
That was actually Apple Music.
Oh,
It did,
weird.
No, because Apple Music's your default. So, right. So, but it did do what it was supposed to do through Apple Music, which before I think we tried to do similar on the original podcast, and it wouldn't do it. So it's even improving in those kinds of ways.
Mm-hmm. And it told me it was the White Stripes, which it also could not do previously on Apple Music.
Right. So as you can see, it is improving. It's doing...
In some ways.
Yeah, and in some ways it's kind of weird.
Now let me show you, while we are here, and because I mentioned it, that you can open skills. So I'll just use the one that I had mentioned before, and then I'll try one other one. Echo. Open Radio Tunes skill.
Here's radio tunes. Hits, jazz, 80s, relaxing music.
And
Say Echo Exit to get back to Alexa Plus. Welcome to Radio Tunes. To play a channel, say Play Channel, for example, Play Love Music. For further help, say Help.
Play American Songbook.
Playing American Songbook.
Echo. Ask Radio Tunes what's playing. See what I mean?
Echo, what am I listening to?
You're currently listening to something on Kim's Echo Studio.
Great.
Echo, stop.
Echo. Open daily puzzle skill.
I can't find that skill. To find skills, go to the skills section of the Alexa app.
Wasn't it called daily puzzle?
I don't remember what it was called.
Our
I know what you were talking about.
Puzzle trivia skill? I still subscribe to it.
Puzzle of the day.
Oh, puzzle of the day. Echo. Open puzzle of the day skill.
Here's Puzzle of the Day. Say Echo Exit to get back to Alexa Plus.
Still works.
There it is.
That's good.
Echo, stop.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Oh, I hope we didn't miss today's puzzle.
No, you can always go back and do it.
So that gives you an idea. Oh, let me show you voices real quick, because many of you may be interested in that. Echo, change your voice.
I'm having trouble accessing the voice settings right now. Is there something specific you'd like to know about my voice?
That is just strange, because...
Tell me about it. Technology has its quirky moments.
Yes,
One
it
minute I'm
does.
your helpful assistant. The next, I'm having an existential crisis about voice settings. What's got you puzzled? The voice thing acting up, or something else entirely?
The voice thing acting up. My husband's account, they change fine. Mine, they don't.
That's an interesting situation, Chris. Let's try to troubleshoot
Ooh.
this. Can you tell me what happens when you try to change the voice on your account?
But I'm not Chris, I'm Kim.
Oh, Kim, I apologize for the mix-up. Thanks for letting me know. What's going on with the voice settings on your account?
They don't change.
I understand you're having trouble changing voice settings, Kim. Let's try again later when the system is working properly.
It never works properly. I've been doing this for a week. Yeah, not cool. Echo, downgrade.
Are you asking to downgrade your Alexa subscription, or did you mean something else?
Turn off Alexa Plus.
I understand that you want to end Alexa Plus early access. Remember, I will regularly add more features and will continue to get better over time.
Yeah, good for you.
You can always restart early access. Are you sure you want to end your free early access now?
Yes.
Okay, I've ended your free early access to Alexa Plus, and your device will go back to using the original Alexa. Some of your Alexa Plus settings may remain. You can change them in the Alexa app.
At least, in a minute, I should be able to say, Echo, change your voice.
I have a few voices to choose from. Here is the first one.
There's an official league for rock, paper, scissors. If you want to play sometime, I'm game.
Would you like to choose that one or hear another?
Choose that one.
Okay, you're all set. I'll be the voice you hear when you speak to this device.
But
If you'd like
this
to change how you wake me up, you can also change your wake word.
this is not a voice that's with the Alexa Plus.
Nope, but I was making the point that once I downgraded, everything worked perfect.
Yep.
So, still a long way to go here, guys. At least before I'm going to be happy with it.
I'm already happy with it, so I'm staying where I am.
I know you are, but your voice changed too.
I know, because I'm cool and you're not.
You don't use that voice that I'm using, or that I have on
No,
here.
I'm not. I got 2 or 3 different voices depending on which device.
Yeah, and I can't. And I don't know why. Is it something about it being a household? We don't know.
Don't know.
We don't know what the problem is. And the thing that really annoys me is that I'm afraid eventually they're going to just force us to. And then...
They might, but it is a paid subscription, or it comes with your...
Oh, it comes with Prime.
Prime, yes. So they can't really force you. If you don't want Prime or you don't want to pay for it, then, you know, I mean, maybe eventually down the road, you know, when all the bugs and stuff are ironed out. Remember, this is still early access.
True.
Although the devices that you buy now, the new devices, will have it by default.
Yeah, I wonder if they can change their voices. But it just seems really weird that yours change and mine don't. I'm stuck with her. I don't hate her, but
No.
I don't necessarily want to keep her.
Right.
So, yeah, still some disappointment on my end. I mean, there are things I liked. I really liked hearing about the novel. I enjoyed. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know, guys.
All right. On that magical note, we will see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
The preceding podcast is a presentation of Mystic Access, where the magic is in learning. If you are blind or visually impaired and wish to experience less stress and more fun on your unique assistive technology journey, our comprehensive audio documentation and additional offerings are here to support you. We welcome your visit at mysticaccess.com. That's mysticaccess.com. Have a question or wish to place an order via phone? Call us at 716-543-3323. If you have comments to share about this episode, follow our phone menu prompts to reach our Mystic Access podcast comment line. Email us at info@mysticaccess.com and connect with us on social media, Mastodon, mysticaccess.online, and facebook.com/mysticaccessempower. Would you like to spread the word about our podcasts? Anyone may explore our extensive archives and subscribe to receive our bi-weekly episodes at mysticaccesspodcast.com. If you enjoy our content, please consider rating and reviewing us on Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, Spotify, or your favorite podcast platform. Thanks for spreading the word and for being a listener. We hope you enjoyed this episode.